In this lesson, we will master the difference between primary data and secondary data, and we will answer two quick multiple-choice questions to check our understanding. At a high level, primary data means data collected firsthand by the researcher for the current study. Secondary data means data that already exists because it was collected before for some other purpose. Let us build an intuition with two visual tiles. Here is a simple flow to lock in the difference. On the left, the researcher designs a survey, collects responses, and produces a data set. On the right, the researcher finds an existing data set that was collected earlier for a different study. Now, a quick multiple choice. Primary data consists of information collected firsthand. Which option best fits? Options are B. Secondary, C. Derived, D. Archival, and E. Ethnography. The correct answer is E. Ethnography, because ethnographic data are collected firsthand through observation and participation. Why is ethnography primary? Because it is direct observation by the researcher for the current study. Secondary and archival sources already exist from earlier efforts and are usually secondary for your study. Derived means transformed or computed from other data, so it typically depends on primary or secondary inputs. Second question. Secondary data consists of information that is which of the following? That already exists somewhere but is outdated. B. That does not currently exist in an organized form. C. That already exists somewhere but was collected for another specific purpose. D. That is directly generated from the company's sales division. E. That the researcher can only obtain through first-hand surveys and observation. The best description is option C, that already exists somewhere but was collected for another purpose. Let us anchor this with concrete examples. On the left are primary examples. On the right are secondary examples. Summary: primary data are gathered firsthand by the researcher for the current objective. Secondary data already exist because someone else collected them earlier for another purpose. Use primary data when you need custom fit and control, and use secondary data for speed, cost savings, and historical breadth. Final check. Primary data item. Ethnography. Secondary data description. Already exists somewhere, but was collected for another purpose. Great job solidifying the difference.